Take a moment to get settled. You've probably been carrying a lot today. Maybe it was work, maybe it was family, maybe it was money or plans, or things that still aren't finished. For a lot of people, the day doesn't really end when they get into bed. The body is tired, but the mind keeps going. You try to do what you're supposed to do. You work. You take care of responsibilities. You think ahead. You try to keep things moving. And by the end of the day, you're exhausted. But when it's finally time to sleep, your mind won't shut off. If that's what's happening tonight, you're not alone. A lot of people live this way. Days full of effort, nights full of thinking, and somewhere in between, not enough real rest. This is a session from restoresleeplab. It's made for nights exactly like this. Not to force you to sleep, not to shut your mind down, but to help your body and mind finally stand down in a natural way. And I want you to know something right away. You don't have to make yourself sleep, really. If sleep comes, it comes. If it doesn't, just resting is still helping your body more than you think. So, let's take the pressure off right from the start. You can lie there exactly as you are. No perfect position. No right way to do this. Just let the bed hold your weight. Notice the simple fact that you're here, in this room, on this bed. And for now, that's enough. You don't have to review the day. You don't have to plan tomorrow. If your mind tries to go there, that's okay. We're not going to fight it. We're just not going to follow it. Think of this time as a kind of neutral zone. Nothing is being asked of you here. You don't have to be productive. You don't have to improve anything. You don't have to do this right. You can just be tired. Your body already knows how to sleep. It's done it thousands of times before. Tonight, we're just giving it a little more space to do what it already knows how to do. If your eyes are open, that's fine. If they're closed, that's fine too. There's no goal to reach, no finish line. Just this quiet stretch of time where you don't have to carry the world. And if your thoughts are still loud right now, that's okay. We're not here to shut them off. We're just going to let them slowly lose their importance. Like background noise that doesn't need your attention. For now, just notice the feeling of being supported. The bed under you. The pillow. The weight of your body being held up. You don't have to relax. You don't have to let go. Even that will happen on its own. Later. Right now, you're just here. And that's enough. Now, there's nothing you need to change about your breathing. Just notice that it's already happening. In and out. Your body is doing that part on its own. If it feels okay, you can let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale, not forcing it. not controlling it, just letting the out breath take its time, almost like a quiet sigh. Each time you breathe out, it's like you're setting a little bit of weight down. You don't have to decide what that weight is. Your body knows. And if your mind wanders off while you're listening to this, that's completely normal. When you notice it, you can just come back to the feeling of breathing, not in a sharp way, just gently. Now, start to notice the places where your body is touching the bed, the back of your head, your shoulders, your back, your legs, all of that weight already being held. You don't have to hold yourself up. The bed is doing that for you. With each slow breath out, see if your shoulders can drop just a little. Not because you tell them to, just because there's no reason to keep them lifted anymore. And maybe your jaw doesn't need to stay clenched. Your tongue doesn't need to press against the roof of your mouth. Even your forehead can stop working so hard. Nothing dramatic, nothing to fix, just less effort. If it helps, you can imagine your body getting a little heavier, not in a stuck way, in a supported way, like you're slowly sinking into the mattress, just a tiny bit more with each breath out. Breathing in and a slow, easy breath out. There's nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to get ready for. Right now, your only job is to rest here. And even that isn't really a job. Your nervous system is already starting to get the message. It doesn't need to stay on guard. It doesn't need to stay alert. For this part of the night, it can stand down. And you might start to notice that the spaces between your thoughts are getting a little wider. You don't have to make that happen. Just notice it, if it's there. If not, that's fine too. We're not in a hurry. At this point, you might notice that your body is a little quieter than it was before, and your mind might still be busy. That's okay. We're not going to argue with it. We're just going to give it a place to set things down. Think of your mind like it's been carrying things around all day. Conversations, problems, plans, little unfinished pieces of things. None of that needs to be solved right now. So let's start doing something very simple. Imagine that for the next little while you're just setting things down, not throwing them away, not fixing them, just putting them down where they can wait until tomorrow. You don't even have to picture anything clearly. It's more like a decision, a quiet one. This doesn't need me right now. A thought comes up. You notice it, and instead of following it, you just place it down, like setting a bag on the floor. Another thought comes up. Same thing. Notice it. Place it down. Come back to the feeling of your body on the bed. There's no limit to how many times you do this. No score, no right way, just noticing and setting things down. Some thoughts will come back. That's normal. They've been in the habit of doing that. When they do, you don't need to get annoyed. You just place them down again. Over time, they start to lose their urgency. Not because you're fighting them, but because you're not feeding them. Now, let's gently include your body in this. We'll move through it slowly, and anywhere you notice holding, you can let that be something you set down too. Start with your face, the muscles around your eyes. They don't need to stay tight. You can let them soften. Your jaw. You don't need to keep your teeth touching. Let a little space be there. Your tongue can rest. Your forehead can smooth out. Nothing forced. Just less effort. Move your attention to your shoulders. A lot of people carry things there all day. See if yours can drop, even a little. As if you're setting down a heavy bag you didn't realize you were still holding. Your arms, your hands. They don't need to grip anything right now. They can just be heavy. Your chest, your stomach. You don't need to hold yourself in. Let your breathing move however it wants to. Your back, your hips, your legs, all that weight already being supported. You don't have to do that work. And each time a thought pulls your attention away, that's not a problem. That's just another chance to practice. Notice it. Set it down. Come back to the feeling of being here. Over and over and over. No effort, no fixing, just unloading. And you might notice that your mind is starting to feel less full, not empty, just less crowded. That's enough. We don't need to push it further than that. By now, there's really nothing you need to do. Nothing to keep track of. Nothing to improve. If thoughts show up, you already know what to do. You don't have to finish them. You don't have to follow them. They can just pass by. Your body is already doing the heavier work now, breathing on its own, resting on its own, settling in on its own. You don't have to help it. And you might notice that it's getting harder to hold on to any one thought for very long. They start to feel less solid, more like background noise. There's nothing important happening right now. Nothing you need to remember. Nothing you need to solve. If you drift in and out of listening, that's fine. If the words start to feel far away, that's fine too. That's how this usually goes. You're not going anywhere. You're just settling. Less to think about. Less to hold. Less to do. And even these words don't need your full attention anymore. They're just here in the background, like a quiet sound in another room. From here, let the voice become very rare and then stop. Let the soundscape continue for about 10 minutes. Optionally, very softly, once or twice. You can let go now. It's safe to rest.